What I want to talk about today is the idea of creating connection with your horse. It's something that people always want to do. Of course, we want to, be connected with the horse. And sometimes they get caught up in the idea of thinking it's like physically locking onto the horse and flexing and bending and all that. And flexion and, you know, um, bending and everything is important, but it's got to be done in the right way. But what I want to talk about today is the connecting is in listening to your horse. So you're not going to be able to connect to your horse if you're not truly listening to them. It's very easy and it's very common for riders to get so caught up in their head about themselves and what they're doing and what they want and all that they forget about the horse underneath them and stop listening to the horse underneath them and understand that riding, um, working with horses, it's a two-way conversation. You're working with another individual who has a voice. Now, their voice may be different than ours. They may, um, they don't talk to us in the same way, but there is a conversation going. So you need to be listening. And you can't be listening if you're in your head worrying about everything, like I need to be perfect, or my position has to be exactly this way or whatever. You need to be open and listening to the horse underneath you and noticing what's happening and slowing yourself down and noting, what's going on with, my horse's straightness, my horse's way of going. Are they going forward? Are they going slow? If they're crooked, how are they crooked? What could I be doing differently? What's going on here? So becoming very curious about what's happening, and then curious about what they need from you, and noting, like, um, my horse's head is flipping. Well, what's that telling me? They're telling me maybe I'm locked in on my arm, or something's going on. So what can I do to change myself? Not like stop flipping your head, but what do I need to do? They're telling me something. I need to listen, and then I need to respond accordingly, right? So what do I need to do differently that will help them be more comfortable, and then they'll stop flipping their head, or, they're crooked. Well, are they crooked because they're naturally crooked one way or another, or am I getting in their way? What's going on? So it's really listening to them and listening to how they, how they feel underneath you. So I recommend when you're warming your horse up, just relax and don't start riding, and just relax and listen and note and get out of your head and start paying attention to what are you feeling underneath you? How are they tracking? What's going on today? You may find, like noting that, you may actually find that there's something going on that's not normal, and then catch it before it's a problem, like a soundness issue or something. Or you may just notice, hey, my horse is a little more forward today, or my horse is a little slower today. What do they need from me to help them do what I would eventually like to do? So not so much about what do I need from the horse, but what do they need from me? And if you work on what they need from me or what they need from you, then you will eventually get what you desire by working in this connected way. That's the connection. You listening to them, supporting them in what they need, and then you getting from them, what you desire. And then it's a cycle. It's continually on, like listening, responding, and doing it thoughtfully, and not judgmentally or wanting it quick. And that's how you connect to the horse. You have to be opening and listening to that two-way conversation. So that's just a little bit about connection and what I feel about it. Play with it a little bit. Comment at mindfulequestrian.com. Join if you're not already a member, or send me an email at least at mindfulequestrian.com and let me know how things worked out. Have a great day.